Hey guys, this is Fultoncards here. So today I'm actually not looking at hockey cards, I'm looking at the 2015-16 sticker collection from Panini. So you can equally get the book. Right here, what I have is 15 different packets of stickers. So I'll open those up. I got them actually as a bonus from ordering from David Adams, which is the decardworld.com. Decardworld.com, sometimes I order from them. They're in New York, I guess upstate somewhere. I'm equally in New York right now. And so the benefit of these stickers is that they're fun. They're fun for kids in particular because they're very tactile. To give you an idea about the set, I think there's about 516 different stickers. Some of them are cool. I think they actually have jersey stickers, so showing which the jerseys of the different teams. There's also some in relation to the Stanley Cup, previous Stanley Cups won, I guess. Just looking through sort of the checklist here. Yeah, so there's ones on Stanley Cup winners, there's best rookie players, so there's a bunch of different types, and I think there are parallels, and I guess they're like silver parallels. So let's start opening them up, see what we get. Hopefully I won't cut the stickers, that's not what we're trying to do, we're just trying to open up the packet. Maybe I have to rip them. Okay, here we go. There you go. So there's a great example of the jersey ones. So that's the Ducks, and they have emblems, so that's very cool. These are really fun. And I believe there's 7 or 8 stickers per. Yeah, it's 7 stickers per packet. And of course, then what you would need is you need the book, and then you can play around with the book and stick your stickers on the book. I don't know how many years they've been doing these. When I was a kid, we actually had them too. I remember them with Wayne Gretzky. So this is not a new concept, I'll tell you that much. Okay, here we have the Sharks, we have the Caps, Aaron Ekblad, Calder Trophy winner. Let's see what it says on the back. There you go. There's even a collector's app, so you can actually download an app with it, so that's kind of cool. And that's the Winter Classic, season highlights. So these are all pretty interesting as far as I'm concerned. I don't think I've gotten a parallel yet. As I said, I think there's, unless I'm mistaken, there's silver stickers, sort of like foils. Oh, here we go. Fortunately, it's sticking. My sticker is sticking. There you go. So here I got one of the parallel foils, and guess what? It's Carey Price. So I'm happy with that as a Canadiens fan, as I mentioned before. And there's Rabada, Stone Shen. Luke Shen was drafted by the Maple Leafs. Yeah. There's Miller, and then this one here is one that I guess in your book it's a composite, so you would build the entire Stanley Cup with it. Of course, without the book, it's a little bit less interesting. As I said, I got these for free as additionals. They were thrown into my pack because I bought a few things from what is it called, decardworld.com. And sometimes they give you bonus if you pay more than a certain amount of money. They throw in some other stuff you can choose. You can choose some basketball cards. You can choose stickers, whatnot. There's Ekblad again in terms of the foil. There's Duncan Keith, and that's because he won the Conn Smythe Trophy. He was lights out the year he won the Conn Smythe Trophy. Absolutely lights out. Duncan Keith was for a while my favorite defenseman. I think he's had some of the best shifts I've ever seen in Stanley Cup playoffs. He's getting a little bit older now, so probably slowing down a bit and being sort of replaced by the newer model of defenseman. But he was a mobile one too. Eric Stahl. See, we have all the logos, and here, again, as a Montreal Canadiens fan, that is very cool. Boom. Got the Canadiens jersey. And there's another Carey Price, and that Carey Price is in reference to the All-Star game. Wow. Sean Foley. So I'm making my way through these packs here. I'm already at 5 minutes. I don't want my video to be over 10 minutes, I guess, because I'm kind to you guys. I know you have time. The other thing you could do with these videos is you can fast forward. If we take too much time opening the packs, you can just fast forward to the goodies when they're open. So that's Jaromir Jagr. Jaromir Jagr, by the way, is the second all-time scorer in the history of the NHL, even though he missed a couple of seasons while playing in Europe. And that's because of his longevity and the fact that he played with Mario for a couple of years, who was probably, definitely one of the top 4 NHL players in the history of the game. Winter Classic, Stanley Cup champion, so that's another composite one. Toss this pile aside. The trick to opening it is not ripping your stickers. That's sort of 101. Okay. Another Ducks one. This one is their emblem. Teravainen. So that's its Stanley Cup playoff one, the conference finals. There's another piece of the cup which I'd be trying to build. So this is 15 packs. I'm not really sure how many packs we would need. We can do the math, but there are 516 different stickers in the entire set. And you can go online to a little site called cardboardconnection.com, and that's the one that gives you most of the checklists. There's some other ones. There's a hockey database one that gives you checklists as well. But the Cardboard Connection one is one of my favorites. It's a real solid one. So that's Anze Kopitar. He was drafted 11th overall, and he's one of the better players in the entire NHL, and also Stanley Cup winner. We've had discussions online recently about whether the Montreal Canadiens can build a model like the Kings, who won 2 recent Stanley Cups, even though one year I think they finished 8th, or maybe both years they finished 8th in their conference, and they still won the cup. But what the Kings did is they built their team mostly through the draft. When you have a lot of top 15 players overall, like Kopitar was, Carter was, who they picked up, Doughty was a number 2. That's how you're going to build a Stanley Cup team. Like, for example, the Maple Leafs, in the last 3 years, they picked up I think a number 8 overall pick, a number 3 overall pick, and a number 1 in Marner and Nylander and Matthews, and that's why they are poised now to contend for the next many years, because they tanked and they got the good draft picks. The Montreal Canadiens haven't had a number 1 since 1980. There's Brett Burns. Burns might win the Norris this year. Just had a stellar year, but of course they just got eliminated by the Oil, another team that's done well by drafting top picks. Ennis, Varlamov, and so here are the Predators, the PK Subban Predators, the Wild. So these are really, really cool. They're a lot of fun. As I said, there's a couple of those foil parallels. I got the Carey Price, which is sort of an awesome one to get. It's probably one of the better ones you can get as a Montreal Canadiens fan. But also the Stanley Cup ones are interesting. The fact that you can build a Stanley Cup in your little sticker book. There's the Oilers. So I've got mostly sort of ones. I don't think I have too many duplicates in here. There's Patrice Bergeron of Boston, and that's an All-Star Game 1, which is kind of cool. Trouba, Muzzin, and here's the last pack. So the very last pack. Let's see what we get. Jenner, Hiller. There's our Sharks. Jake Gardiner had a great year with the Leafs this year. Very, very good defensively. Mark Giordano, Paul Stastny, and Marc-Edouard Vlasic. So there you go, guys. 15 packs of these. One of my favorites would be the Carey Price. I guess you can consider that a hit if you consider these, hits for stickers. In terms of size, they're about the size of my thumb, to give you an idea. And for kids, you should definitely pick up the book so you can stick your stickers in the book and build up the entire book. If you're a collector, you might not want to use the stickers. You want to sort of keep them in mint condition, but I don't think they have much value, to be honest with you, in comparison to other things. But I recommend them. Definitely recommend them for little kids because they're a good way to occupy your time and also to get to know your favorite players. So that's it. I'm Fultoncards. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment. Also, please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I just started doing this. This is only my second of all posts. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a like underneath the video if you like this video.